What's going on? This is your guy DJ Kuzmo and you're watching Kuzmo Wrestling. And with the unfortunate injury news of our women's interim champion in Chelsea Green, she now faces a very tough decision to relinquish her championship. But did Nick Aldis have a change of heart for her to keep it? From this past Friday on Smackdown, live from Boston, Massachusetts, we open up the show with the general manager of Friday on Smackdown, Mr. Nick Aldis, as he mentions to everybody, since everybody all knows that none other than Chelsea Green has suffered a broken bone in her eye socket, and I have to have a heart-to-heart talk with her in terms of her championship. Then we get the appearance of Chelsea Green. He lets her know that because of her medical condition, she no longer is going to be the women's interim champion. She begs and pleads with Nick Aldis. She says that she's going to do whatever it takes to hold on to this title, to defend this title. But he says at the end of the day, he spoke to medical and that was final, that you cannot compete with this condition. When the crowd chanted to know, Chelsea Green goes on to say that I knew this was too good to be true because I was waiting for the other shoe to drop, because when something usually good happens in my life, something devastating happens after. I was never the champion, never the QB1, always the laughing stock in WWE, always the quote-unquote perfect opponent for the other girls. I was thrown in pies, in cakes, and in dumpsters. I missed at weddings, funerals, broken bones. I bled, I sweat, and I cried my tears in this ring. But every night when I go to bed, I said it was worth it. Then she talks about the fact that how Nick Aldis was a champion. His wife was a champion. And until someone takes this title off of me, this title is mine. Then Chelsea Green takes her title and shoves it into Nick Aldis' chest as she walks away. Then Nick Aldis, for some reason, has a change of heart. Chelsea Green come back into the ring. Then he tells Chelsea Green that you have 30 days to do whatever it takes to defend this title. They share a hug. Chelsea Green is now the champion again.